And welcome back, guys, to another riveting episode of Starlight Vega. In the last part, we got trapped inside the book, or in a dimensional space that the book is able to create out of memories. Which is interesting, because it seems to be our grandfather's memories, but maybe it's because he's the first one to have transcribed it, well, we just don't know. So, without further ado, we shall continue. Melody is standing by a positively archaic-looking book scanner, probably from the 90s, judging by its dull beige casing. I'm using the library scanner. I scan the book, and it uploads onto the computer. Then I can make notes without compromising the integrity of the book. It's much faster than scanning page by page. My scanner at home just isn't big enough.
This is amazing! Human laziness is really something to behold.
It's called efficiency, Sid.
Melody is really smart. It's just a refreshing change from the other humans.
Other human? Wait, why am I included in that category? You're telling me you guys don't have magic for making your life easier?
All sorts. Honestly, I'm not even sure how the human race has managed to survive this long.
He nestles comfortably onto Melody. Oh, huh! He's on her head! Okay, if there's one thing that I find incredibly adorable, it's small creatures perching on people's heads. A little tiny bird perching on your head? Yeah, it could be pooping in your hair, but who cares? It's on your head. It's an owl. It's on your head. It's amazing. Yes. All of the yes. There's really nothing you like about the human realm?
Yes, there is one thing. TV. But neither of you have one.
Okay, so how do you remove a life stone?
You either get the host to use enough magic to break it herself, or find something else strong enough to break it with.
Interesting. You either get the host to use enough magic to break it herself. Interesting. So either I learn magic, or we have someone that's strong enough to break it for us. Huh. Maybe that's why Lyria wants to sleep with us so bad. Maybe some sort of magic is is expelled during that time. I don't know. I'm just trying to dodge it as much as possible, because sleeping with with all intents and purposes, she kind of looks like a succubus, is not a good plan. Especially due to the fact that she may try to absorb the life stone's energy through us. Right? That's always a bad choice. I don't know. Just saying. Just speaking out loud. If we're going down this rabbit hole.
Life stones are a way for demons to draw off the magical strength of a host when they're near death.
Yeah. See? There we go. Like it's the idea that they're able to siphon life through this thing. Now, obviously, if it was super easy, she could just drain our life. And then we die and she's okay. But it seems like we're both linked to each other. So it's sort of like a give and take scenario. So if one of us dies, we both die.
With your complete retardance to magic, Master may never be able to break the link.
Oh, great.
As for getting another source to break the link, you'd be surprised just how few sources of magic there are outside of Vega.
That's why we're trying to find a way with the book. Sid thinks it may be one of the most powerful artifacts left in the human realm. She pats a thick pile of pages, all with impeccable handwriting and organization. This is the latest stack of notes and material. Jeez. How do you have time for everything? I actually like having a lot of work on at once. When I finish a big project, it feels really satisfying. Besides, Sid's been helpful. Sid flaps his wings excitedly. He sure likes to be complimented.
If you ever have the time, you ought to read through some of this too. It's fascinating.
I don't know. I get a headache just looking at some of this stuff.
Melody is probably the only one smart enough to figure it out. She's the only smart human I know.
Only one. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Anyway, this book sure seems to contain a lot of stuff. Can humans normally use magic?
Humans have no magical aptitude. You can't absorb magic from magic crystals.
But if you have a source of power like this book, you can use it as a way to draw power. Yeah, it's sort of like conduits, right? Like, for example, what's his name? The fire X-Men guy, right? He can manipulate fire, but he can't create it. So he needs something. He needs a conduit to use the fire. I forgot what his name is. Pyro? Pyro. I'm fairly sure it's just Pyro.
Yes, and there's a host of other things, such as enchanted artifacts left over from the old centuries, and a certain people like the human over there who is connected to Master.
So with this lifestone, I may be able to use magic?
Hardly. The only magic you get is feeling weak and woozy.
I just thought of something. Would being linked to a magical artifact like this have any effects, like dreams?
What? Why?
He says it so bluntly, I stop in my tracks. I've just been having some crazy dreams lately. They're not nightmares. I see a person who I've never met before in them. He hovers close, narrowing his eyes.
What kind of person?
I can't really tell what's going on. They just make me toss and turn a lot.
It shouldn't have any effect.
I haven't seen anything about dreams in the pages I've read so far either. I did see an interesting book on onorology when we were in the book study, though. Oh no, what? Onorology. That's the word for the study of dreams. Inside the book, huh? Well, I haven't been able to get my mind off of Grandpa's diary since this morning. Well, what's the harm in a short trip? I reach into my pocket and pull out the silver bookmark. Melody's face instantly lights up. I'll get the book!
Hey, humans, just what do you think you're... Oh.
It's our safe space. Inside the book's probably bad. For us. But oh well. The stomach flipping effect subsides. Melody skips off to one of the shelves, presumably where the book about dreams is. You know, I never did properly thank you for helping me. Melody, you're really amazing. She blushes and looks down. What are friends for? And it's no problem. The sooner you separate, the less chance Lyria doing who knows what to you. What? The less chance of Lyria doing who knows what to you. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's just the way that I inflected that sounded odd. Oh, that was rather rude, wasn't it? I mean, I hope she hasn't been bothering you too much. Not so far. More than anything, I think she's distracting. Well, I'm glad that you're getting along, despite the circumstances. Even though she's kind of overbearing, I feel a little bad for her. She's the one stuck in an unfamiliar world, going wherever it is that I want to go. I'm sure that if we were in her world, it would be the other way around. On that note, maybe I should try to be a little nicer to her. Well, not letting her sleep with me nice, but hanging out at lunch or something. That's very thoughtful of you. It's very kind for you to think about her more than yourself. Don't get me wrong, she goes through my things, casts spells on my mom, and mistreats you. I just mean that I still feel bad. Oh my, has she done anything more embarrassing? Not so far. I don't keep many embarrassing things around. Melody giggles. I can't imagine having a lifestone. I don't know if I could handle it. You're probably the only person I wouldn't mind being bound to, since you're my best friend. For some reason, she blushes as she grins. I do too. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Love. Aww. It would be a lot easier if you and I were bound. At least our schedules would match up. Well, in any case, I believe I saw the book over there. Oh my, there's several books, a whole row. Your grandfather must have had keen interests in dreams. As she picks through the shelf, a thought occurs to me. This is a good chance to look for the rest of the diary, assuming it's in here. That's a great idea. We probably can't look for long, though. It pains me to admit it, but I think Lyria might be right in warning us about this place. Where should I begin? We combed through the books pretty good last time. I'd like to know more about the weird dreams I've been having. Check the weird things on the shelves. Ooh, this is an interesting choice. This is the first one that doesn't. It seems like the dreams seem kind of interesting, but we are like, it seems like Melody's doing that. So if she's the one concentrating on that, I should concentrate on other things. Let's take a look at what's on the shelves. I start examining the weird things on the shelves. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but it seems like a good place to start. There are some oddball trinkets. A glass eyeball the size of my fist, a skull that looks half spectral, a tusk that glows green, and an intricate metal lockbox with no key with patterns that move and swirls. Where did Grandpa get all this weird stuff? About the only non-weird thing in here is a small locket on the desk. Curiously, I go over and find out what's so special. It's quite pretty. Looks like it might be valuable if it could actually exist outside this place. Inside is a picture of my grandfather and grandmother. They look happy. Oh, I found something interesting. A key? A key? No. Wait, she's right. There's a small key attached to the locket. Maybe it goes to that lockbox. Ka-chack. Looks like a good guess. It opens. Aria, it's the second half of the diary. All right, that's sweet. Clap, clap, we did it. So probably looking at the weird dream books, it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, we'd have to do that anyway. Sort of like the magazine thing, where we gave her the game system and she broke it. The first few pages are burnt so bad, there's not a whole lot we can read. The king has sealed the book for good, and with it the only way back in through the portal. But she will not listen. We must leave now before it is too late. And now I see why. I saw them, the king, interlocked with my own wife. I cannot fathom such a betrayal. I will retrieve the accursed book. Lucinda, you've left me no choice. I'll take you back to the human realm, or nothing at all. Oh. Oh dear. So, his wife got infatuated with the king. This is interesting. So, is Lyria human? Oh, dude, that could be really creepy, though. What if Lyria is like a transformed Lucinda, and then you could do it with your grandma? That'd be really weird. It's kind of incestual. That is so odd. Oh man, I'm trying to put pieces together that I don't know full yet. But the picture is starting to look very bleak. There's no more readable pages. So your grandmother and the king. This book we're in seems to have made them nervous enough to want to lock it up. Did something happen to Grandma? They were never able to find her body after all. This page in the diary, doesn't it look like the Life Stone? Whoa, you're right. So it looks like Grandpa did have something to do with locking Lyria up. We should probably be heading back by now. Alright. Oh, I totally forgot to check about your dreams. It's alright. Next time. Oh. Uh-oh. What was that? I shoot up from bed. It's those dreams again and again. Ugh. This isn't restful at all. Window opens, and it's Lyria. What's wrong? I heard you tossing and turning. It's nothing. Wait, well, I've been having these really weird dreams. What kind of weird dreams? It's always the same place, even though I've never seen it. I feel like I'm actually there. I see. So, what do you think it means? Who knows? I'm no dream seer. Try to rest up tonight, okay? You've got a long day ahead of you with school. She leaves through the door. That was hardly the answer I was expecting. Also, she just came in through the window and then just left through the door. It's not like she went back to wherever she was before. That's really odd. She seems to take everything else so seriously. I thought maybe my dreams meant something. I really am paranoid. Alright, I guess I'll get some sleep. It's no use. I pull out the silver bookmark. Lyria. I never did get a chance to ask her about this. Maybe she's still up? Hey, Lyria? Sorry to wake you. I'll look around. Huh? Lyria is not here. That's weird. Where did she go? The bookmark. Oh, uh-oh. Ow! It's burning my fingers! What? Wait. This scenery. No doubt about it. I'm in the study inside the book. This place feels different from before. Wait a minute. The bookmark's gone. Oh, crap. Frantically, I checked the floor to see if I dropped it. It's nowhere to be found. I'm starting to panic a little bit at this point. Okay, calm down. Should I try to look for another bookmark? I checked the desk. The spot where the book was is empty. We really combed through this place before, too. Well then, better do a thorough search. I found nothing. My heart is pounding. I have no way of getting out of here. I turn around to the door. Only then do I notice it's slightly ajar. Uh-oh. What a horrible place. It pains my eyes. It's like the blackness is shifting. There's nothing out here. Let's go back. I turn around. And the door's gone. Good job. Now we're in darkness. I have failed the video game. Yes, dramatic music flare. What the hell? The door is gone. I stare back into the darkness. Looks like I've got no choice but to go forward. To wherever that might lead. Walking into the darkness. Darkness in my heart. Hurting my soul gem. Seem to be in a narrow corridor. I can't see anything. There's only enough room for me to walk straight ahead. I decided to test the physics of this place. First, I try pushing down with my foot. It sinks right through the floor. I pull it back out with no trouble. I press my face against the invisible wall and push my head out of the boundaries. There's nothing but an empty blackness, like the depths of space. It's scary. I pull myself back into the room, unsettled. My pulse thuds in my ears as I walk down the path. Soon, a shape appears at the very far end. A door. It's not like I have a choice. This darkness is unnerving me. I feel like I'm being watched. Let's hope whatever is on the other side is friendly. Hey, it's the study. I'm in the study again? Dad, is that you? It's probably Grandpa, or the after image of Grandpa. Well, hello! Who might you be?
I look around. Why am I in the study again? I wasn't expecting to see a person. Wait, he looks somehow familiar. We stand across the room, eyeing one another. The man doesn't seem very surprised by my arrival.
You bear an uncanny resemblance to my daughter, Mary.
His daughter, Mary? My mom's name is Mary, but... Wait, is your name Reed?
Indeed it is.
You're my grandfather?
You say I'm your grandfather, but my daughter would be younger than you right about now. This is quite strange. I'm guessing you're not from the book. You lack a certain malice.
He rambles like crazy. I don't know how to even begin to process what he's saying. But why is he so young? This doesn't add up. Wait, I went to your funeral as a kid. You weren't anywhere near as young as you are now.
My funeral, you say?
Yes, I suppose my old body would have died by now. You've been dead for like 10 years.
I've been trapped here so long I haven't even noticed. Thousands of years, perhaps.
Thousands of years? Yikes! That's right. Time is much slower in here. Do you know how to get out of here?
I'd imagine the same way you got in.
I had a feather bookmark, but I lost it when I came in here.
A feather bookmark? I wonder. He heads over to the desk and takes out a familiar-looking book. He pulls out a blue bookmark.
It's the diary, and this one doesn't look burned.
I suppose it's of no use to me anymore, being dead and all, so you keep it. Now then, best be off with you.
Wait, I've got questions. Do you know someone named Lyria?
Lyria? Doesn't ring a bell.
Red hair, horns, a tail? He thinks for a moment before opening his mouth with an ah shape, as if recalling something.
Nope, never heard of her. Out of curiosity, is this Lyria a demon?
Yeah, she is. Well, not in a normal sense, I guess. She says she's from a place called Vega.
Aha! How wonderful! So my findings do lead me somewhere.
Findings?
If you're not from the future, not from the future, my granddaughter, then I can only imagine that I have succeeded.
I wonder what he's succeeding at.
We'll find out next time, so take care, guys, and stay frosty.